action, everybody. Last week, you guys decided to approach and attack Shigambi's shrine, and after quite a lot of difficulty with the clay gladiators, you ended up with pretty much all of Sakaria's undead, and Chance and Orvex dead on the floor. We're going to pick up where we left off. As you guys exit the shrine of Shigambi without your Chance and your translator.
Now, is this when I'm supposed to be doing like this? I'm sorry, Miya, but I just have to.
No, you're not. Is Moril actually doing that?
No, that is me as a player.
Okay. I have the bodies on the Tensor's floating disc, by the way.
Or whatever's left of them. They were pretty skewed. Let's see what I'm talking with Moril. There we go. I am ready to rock and, well, preferably not roll.
So,
yeah.
So you guys are exiting the shrine.
Are they being met by a Juju who's rubbing her eyes and going, did I meditate too long again?
If you want.
We could have used your help here, but we have one more cube. That is the good news.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, there's a lot of bad news.
Where's the green one?
Grey! He was grey!
The green one is still here.
I'm here.
No, the male one.
Oh, you mean Chance?
He's there. And I point at the Tensor's floating disc. It's like a stone platform that's floating behind me. With Chance's body, Orvex's body, Zombie Gren's body, and a pile of bones.
Oh. She's kind of stared up at a distance, looking at it for a second. Twitches just a little. He will be with Yolanda. I will make sure of it. Turns back around, eyes still not blinking.
No, he won't.
We'll be with nobody if we don't solve this soulmonger thing. I forgot my accent on the way. Whoops.
So we must then continue on our journey.
It was just that much of a traumatic experience. She lost her accent.
She became British for a second.
Don't ruin the illusion, Sakaria.
She lost her accent and her best friend.
What's next, then?
And her only friend, mind you. I'm going to assume.
Oh.
Seriously, are you going to tell me that anything beyond Chance is a friend? No, they're allies, aren't they?
Yeah. Chance wasn't especially my friend either.
Yeah, I guess
Orvex
he was a little
my
bit.
Friend.
I guess he was a little forward, wasn't he? Well, fine.
It's Orvex that
Orvex.
And
Details.
Miya, do you want me to copy the last message you received?
That was a while, but I think I vaguely remember.
Do we head to the main road now, or do we head to camp and sleep?
It's still fairly early in the day. It's 1 or 2 in the afternoon by your reckoning.
Yeah, I meant a short rest.
We literally just took one.
Yeah.
Ah, right, true. That is true. Yeah, otherwise I would have been at like 1 HP.
I believe the idea is to move towards the next shrine, maybe do a little bit of reconnaissance, but not enter it until we've all had a chance to rest.
That sounds like a fairly good idea.
Yeah.
Right, heading north then?
Yes.
Let's go. Let's make this count.
Are you taking a road or heading through the swamp?
I would like to say we're heading through the road.
Remember that the last time we were out there, we caught a glimpse of something scary? I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
if we moved stealthily if possible.
That is going to slow us down, though.
It's
I
okay.
mean, you're already having to fight your way through the undergrowth, even with the road.
We're not
Alright, well,
planning on doing much more today, are we?
No.
I guess not.
So if we, even if it takes a bit more time, if we can try and not attract the attention of something that wants to eat us, that would be
All of
nice.
I guess you make a fair point. Any news from your wizard allies? By the way, have they found any cubes?
They have acquired the Moa Shrine cube.
Okay, so technically we have 3.
Yes.
Alright, 6 to go. Let's do this. And as I start walking north.
Okay. Did you say you wanted to move stealthily?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Can I have a group stealth check, please?
Ooh, my first roll with a pretty pink and green eldritch die. Oh, that's not bad.
Okay, group
Can
stealth.
I auto nat 20 my check if I possess somebody?
I mean, he has a point.
If you possess someone, you don't have to make a check.
Oh, good.
Do
I need
do I
one
need
from
to roll
Juju.
for? Do I need to roll for Cass or he's on my head anyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I get one from? Oh no, I've got one from Juju, Mercy. I've got 3. Moril. I need a stealth check from you.
Total of 20.
Okay.
Nice. Making up for those 8s.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Gonna go ahead and guess
Okay.
that was a pretty laughable roll.
Yeah, I rolled a 4. Okay. And yeah, you start heading northward through the city. Whereabouts are you actually heading to on your journey?
I was...
I would
Okay.
suggest that we stay near the road but underneath it and go that way.
So, pretty much like what? This route?
The yellow arrow.
Oh, no.
No, I was thinking
Left.
more like here. The
Alright,
yellow
cool.
arrow here.
Okay.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. You spend some time fighting your way through the undergrowth, moving fairly carefully, stopping every so often. As you think over the distance, you hear the roar of a much deeper and louder roar than you'd expect from any T-Rex you'd encountered in the past.
Let's stay away
And-
from that thing.
Yeah.
And occasionally you see, a flight of tropical birds take flight over in distant places. It seems like it's moving away from you to the north. And beyond that, you journey for a little longer, and eventually about here-ish, you come across a band of apes that seem to be enjoying some delicious fruit, though at your approach they are already acting reasonably defensive.
How many are we talking?
5 of them, and they look like they think
They
you're
look like
threatening them.
they look
They're
like the
normal
nightmare monkeys, don't they?
No,
No, normal monkeys.
normal apes. Normal apes.
Okay.
Just apes.
Okay.
Like beast apes.
Yeah,
Mm.
Okay, that's good.
that think you're there to steal their food.
Yeah.
Normal apes. I would have told you if it was Sue monsters.
Right, do we walk around them, or do we just ignore them? What do we do? Sakaria, your call. Actually, maybe we
I am not the specialist of nature. Mercy.
No, yeah. Let me see what we can do.
Reminder, you don't have to kill all the wildlife.
Yes.
But Mercy's in a bad mood.
Can I use my primeval awareness to try to communicate an idea to them?
What's the exact wording on it?
You have an innate ability to communicate with beasts, and they recognize you as a kindred spirit. Through sounds and gestures, you can communicate simple ideas to a beast as an action, and can
Okay.
read its basic mood and intent.
Okay, what would you like to try and communicate to them?
That we're not threatening, or do not want food.
Can you make me an animal handling check with advantage?
I can try.
There's a reason I'm giving you advantage. Okay. In a sec. Yeah, they seem to ook a bit, kind of size you up, pops it up a bit as if they're threatening, and then just kind of back down, hoarding their fruit, and just kind of moving out the way a bit.
Okay. I'll signal the other that we can move slowly through them. Just
Alright.
don't make sudden moves.
It's so
Okay,
tempting
good to
to pop out and scare them.
Don't do it.
Out of curiosity, who are you possessing?
Yeah.
Always be
not me.
Mercy. Because,
Yeah.
you know, she has the bag.
Yeah.
She has my life in her hands.
Quite literally. Right. Okay. So
Yeah, that's
we
true.
make slow progress.
Okay. Yeah, you progress past, and eventually coming up to here, glancing to your left, you can see amid the ruins is an abandoned campsite. Torn backpacks and rotted gear litter the ground around the 3 mouldering tents. At the centre of the camp, a scrap of dirty yellow cloth hangs from a crude wooden flagpole.
Over there?
Yes.
Okay. Would we actually see it if we're staying down the road?
I'll say yes,
Okay.
for simplicity's sake.
Alright. I guess I point at it and be like, eh?
Do we want to investigate this or stay away?
Do you consider us to have time for that?
What time is it?
By this point, 2:33 in the afternoon, you've still got a few hours.
Is there anybody around?
Make me a perception check.
I'm gonna send Cass flying.
Oh my.
You do not see the people surrounding you.
They cannot roll.
Cass does not see shit either!
Oh, you don't see pretty much anything beyond the tropical birds, and off in the distance, the apes.
I take it it's still possible for me to see through, like, Mercy's eyes for possessing.
I think so.
I'm having a read, but I can't see anything. But I've probably just missed it.
I mean, it would make sense because otherwise, how do you know what's going on during a fight?
Yeah,
Yeah, I would assume you can.
cool. I'll roll as well if you don't mind then. Never mind.
You guys all suck.
Fine, I'll roll 2. It's a straight roll. That's
Okay.
a 16.
There's nobody around. Shall we check it out?
Yeah.
Do I spot
Well-
anything with my 16?
You don't spot the big dragon in the middle or something stupid.
You don't see anything beyond what I've already described.
Alright.
You're on. Oh. Yes. As I start moving towards there, crossing the road.
Okay.
Guess I don't move that fast, but you get the gist of it.
Yeah, you cross towards the camp.
Well, okay, technically temperance is not there.
Pew!
Yeah, I saw that. Just got shot across.
Is my token on the map?
Yes, it
yes,
is.
it is down at the camp there.
Down that old camp.
It's down over there.
About, 560 feet away. You're fine though. Alright,
We have tokens on a map. That's where we are.
Yeah.
Oh, modern.
I go ahead and I investigate the cloth hanging in the flagpole. Holy shit. Okay, so that's what it was.
Oh,
It's just Ghost Gren just trying to be a dipshit again. That's what it is.
Ghost on. Okay.
where did I go?
Investigate. I can't utilize that token when I do it as a player, so I need to do it as a GM.
What the hell?
There we go. Anyway, so yeah, you said you're searching the flagpole.
Yes.
Okay. Flagpole itself only has the scrap of yellow cloth on it. It looks like around, you've got the 3 tents. There's dirty cloth hanging from the flagpole, torn backpacks, rotted gear across the ground. Seems like it's been abandoned for a while.
Does a yellow flag or banner or something mean anything to me?
Make me a history check, Sakaria.
Oof. Thank goodness I have a +7. 16.
The only thing you can think is a mercenary company called the Company of the Yellow Banner. But,
Okay.
but
Fair.
you have no knowledge of whether they've been in this environment or not.
Creative bunch.
Whereabout are they usually in the world?
I mean, they've been operating a bit on the Saw Coast and that area of Coral, but they seem to be more Mazdakan in origin, like coming from further away where the tabaxi originally came from.
Fair. Strange.
What's everyone's passive perception, or who has the highest?
I have 14.
10.
16.
15.
Okay.
Where's that located again?
At the bottom underneath your skills.
I think Ghost Gwen has the highest.
16,
Even
yeah.
Kaz only has 18.
Mine's
Juju should
14.
have a decent one.
14, not proficient in perception.
Oh.
What is this party? I realised that Chance also had atrocious passive perception too.
Hey,
Okay.
Split.
I'm a nerd. I don't perceive. Not my job.
Any tracks? Anything?
No,
Maybe
you're
a
not-
survival check, Mercy. And whereabouts are you searching?
No, Sakaria?
Around the campfire, I'd say.
Okay.
I'll type it.
Just see what happened.
Okay. It's been a while. It seems like any tracks that were in this area have been obscured. Although, looking around, you notice something seems to be folded inside the actual lining of one of the tents, or like around one of the tent poles, as if it was left there for someone else to find.
Okay, I'm gonna go and see what it is.
Okay. You reach in, you pull out from the moldy tent what seems to be a letter that's in actually reasonably good condition. And it reads, Rue, Devlin has a lead on the Eye of Zaltek. The old goat found an obelisk in the north that marks the entrance to the Tomb of the Nine Gods. The eye must be within, but the door is magically locked. We think the secret to open it lies in the holy shrines. We're headed into the ruins to check them out. God's willing, we'll be back tonight. Rasnas's serpent people are on the prowl, so be careful. If you get into trouble, sound the swan horn twice, and we'll come running. For the Yellow Banner, Lord Brixton.
Okay. Is there a horn anywhere?
There is not.
So it is the company of the Yellow Banner.
Okay, so nothing on that letter really said anything we didn't know, aside from, sound the horn twice.
Does Zaltek, the Eye of Zaltek, mean anything to me?
Well, okay, so the Eye of Zaltek was new. I'm gonna have to go ahead and say that.
Sakaria,
Yes.
make me a history check.
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
So 27.
Holy
Okay,
sh-
give me a second. I will PM you. Because you have, in fact, heard of the Eye of Zaltek.
Oh.
So-
Interesting.
You would also know that it has... it's rumoured to have the property to, I believe, unite families separated by time and fate.
Interesting. I wonder if that
So-
Eye of Zaltek is just located inside the tomb, or
Sorry,
if
I have a
it-
correction to its power.
or if
Look, it doesn't
he
say that
used
the...
it to make the soulmonger.
That is a possibility. Wait, what the
Okay.
hell is the Eye of Zaltek, by the way?
Oh, it was an artifact from the continent of Mastica,
Was?
far to the west. It's a relic of the cult of Zaltek, obviously.
Well, I
But-
didn't even know Zaltek was a cult. I thought it was a person thingamadon.
He is a godlike figure, if you believe in gods.
Fair enough.
Not exactly the most peaceful and peace-loving god either. I mean, the
I
eye was linked to sacrifices.
I see. Well, okay, so this letter is not really saying, "Oh, the eye is in the tomb." It's just making an assumption. Oh, the eye must be within it. So
Yeah.
get your whole.
Sakaria, I've corrected the rumoured property that it has.
So don't get your hopes too high. I'm just reading into this letter by the word.
Though if it is in the tomb, I wouldn't mind getting my hands on it.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's not our main goal.
Of course not.
So what is your main goal, Sakaria? It's almost that.
To end the death curse?
Well, yeah, but what brings you to have that purpose?
The fact that it is impossible to come back to life, that is a problem for everybody.
Yeah, I suppose. Let's just get a move on.
Feel free to insight check if you want.
I really do want to do an insight check, yes. I am going to insight check you.
Go ahead.
With pleasure. Is a 19 good enough?
I mean, DM, do I need to roll anything?
What are you inciting? I was messaging Umbra.
I'm insight checking if Sakaria is.
He's asking
I'm-
me why I'm here, why I want to get to the tomb, and I said that I want.
Death goes.
He's insight checking me.
I'm insight checking
I
if you're
have a
hiding
hiding?
something.
I mean, are you hiding anything? Is the first question. If you think you are, GM roll me a deception.
The
If you think
the
you're
question
not,
was,
then-
why are you here? The answer was to end the death curse because it's a problem for everybody, including my people. So no, I'm not hiding anything on that front.
Yeah, she's being
Alright.
honest.
Okay.
And with that, in the middle of your argument, you hear the snapping of twigs behind you, and turning round, you see that this whole time you've been being stalked by a figure. Umbra, would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself and what they say?
They see a very tall, lean figure. Muscles, but mainly it's very lean cut, looks very agile and quick. Brown slit eyes, adorned with golden striped fur, with small trinkets, rings, some pot, braided into the tufts of what little of a mane there is. A large or tall tabaxi, about 6'10", wearing mainly more cloth, furs, not really any leathers or armor or anything. A shield and a spear-like, more tribal in look, both on his back, and a scimitar at his waist.
I prepare a firebolt.
Easy there, friend.
No,
What
you
is-
you see it starting to burn, that's all. And you don't see it coming towards you.
He puts his hands up. What is this death curse? I've been following you for a while now, and you've been quite interesting. Working with some Yuan Ti and working with her kind in a place where they don't get along very well.
Let's just say we're good talkers.
Apparently
are you?
so. The name is Hooded Lantern. Pleasure to be of your service. For now,
Hooded Lantern, offering his services to us.
what brings you to Omu, or perhaps from this, or more specifically, what is this death curse?
Sakaria, do you want to brief him?
You must be the only person here on this peninsula that does not know why everyone is here.
It's so false alarms. I have been stalking around these parts for quite a while, and let's just say I don't talk to many people.
Well,
Can I see if Juju was able to sneak around him and climb up his back without him noticing?
Make me a stealth check. Hooded Lantern, make me a perception check.
I will move from stop GM rolling because all the stealth checks I've been having to make. Holy shit.
I believe Juju has disadvantage because of her armor.
oh,
Is it bad that I wanted to do the same thing with stealth to possess him?
Yeah, scale mail is disadvantage on stealth checks. So yeah, Hooded Lantern, you hear the clinking of metal and see Juju trying to,
Tackle hug.
to your mind, grab your tail.
I pull my tail away and my Yikilwa comes out as I start to point it down to the little one. Easy there, little one. If you want to stroke the tail, you just need to ask.
Oh, no, I was no interest in your tail. I was just seeing if you would be a good thing to be high up on.
You do seem rather heavy. I would not appreciate such a thing.
Is that really something you say to a lass?
the
She's wearing a
eyes-
lot of metal.
Fair point. Fair point.
This death curse, then?
Yes. It seems that all over the world, magic to bring people back to life from the dead has ceased working. and the people who have been brought back in the past are slowly dying. And the source of this curse is located here in Omu.
Well, that in itself is not too bad. The dead can stay dead and be put to rest at ease, then.
They're not exactly put to rest. It would seem that their souls are being taken, used, maybe destroyed. We don't know for sure how it works.
He would pull another pull
You've
at
been
his tail.
told that the souls are being consumed by whatever Aseric is feeding.
They're being eaten.
The souls.
Yeah. Chewed up like candy.
By my ancestor. That cannot left be unchecked. I need to make sure the bag of nails does not die before this thing.
Well, at the very least, you don't go alone.
Juju did
Hey,
since he's
reminder.
ignoring her. Juju's gonna just start climbing up his back.
Okay, this is a player question because I know that name.
What name is that?
Bag of Nails. Or is it just
I'm-
one of the example names in the
I
Volos or
think
something?
I mentioned that Bag of Nails is in Omu, but I haven't given you any more information about him.
Okay.
I'm gonna whack.
Because I know I've heard this name before.
I
As
think,
a player.
I think I said it when I was saying, "Oh, there's tabaxi in the module," like, "Oh, Bag of Nails," but I don't
Possibly.
think you know about the character themselves.
Okay, possibly. Makes sense.
With
The tabaxi names apply to both male and female, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
with the back end of my Khellar, not the pointy end, I whack.
Juju.
Thank you. I had a brain fart.
Okay.
Away from.
It's interesting how you forget the most simple name in the group.
I had a brain fart, like I said.
Does he successfully hit her?
I mean, you're trying to climb up him, yes. He's not muscled like Chance. Put it that way.
Juju, I think you're gonna have to settle with walking.
It's not necessarily the walking that I have an issue with. It's just the advantage. I can't see from down here, and it's much better if I can see what I'm trying to fight or heal from the higher perspective.
Why don't you ask Mercy?
Mercy is stronger than Hooded Lantern.
Ah, the female green one. I would ask, but I fear my own death.
And you might fear your own death next time you try it with me.
Yeah, I have to carry the ghost. I don't need one more.
Yeah, because the ghost is so heavy, right?
Aha. I noticed you do have
By the
one.
way, we're taking the cat.
We're
Work with me.
I
I
mean,
do not have a stay in this.
Well, do you want to come or not?
I mean,
Because we
granted,
really
yes, I
need going now.
granted, yes, I was going to come along with you and probably stalk you if you said no. But at least
Let's
give me
go.
my own choice.
You see what I mean now, cat?
The cat has a name. Call me Lantern.
something tells me that Mercy is not a cat person.
I don't know yet.
But you have all
Clearly
the
not.
features of a cat. I actually had a cat at the temple.
Right, so you're moving on from. I'm just going to assume you're walking and talking.
Yeah. Otherwise, Moril would have gotten tired a very long time ago.
Probably fill him in on the cubes that we need to get from the shrines.
Okay.
Juju keeps trying to pet him.
I keep whacking with the back of my Khellar, like basically, whereas most things have like a spray bottle to like squirt Juju off, mine's just like a quick cane swing.
Juju.
I'm so sorry. It's one of my weaknesses. I do miss my cat.
I think you might want to leave the cat alone.
Very well.
It's for your own interest. Let's go.
I noticed that you have one that walks with the ancestors with you too. Although he seemed a little more permanent than the spirits that followed me.
He decided that he had a couple of things that he wanted to do before he went on, I guess.
I mean, even he knows that there's been some intervention from things much more powerful than you.
Alright. Yeah, well, I'm pretty much just teasing Ghost Grin at this point.
Anyway. Yeah. Is there anything else that gets said along the way?
Not really, no. Not from my point. Hard, aside from, casual chatter. Getting to know each other.
So, if you're not here for the curse, what are you doing in Omu?
Slinging the Yikawa over my shoulder as I walk along. I, along with another tabaxi, bag of nails that I mentioned before, we are drawn here to Omu by the great divine Cat Lord to hunt more than anything, and my prize and claim that I shall either die to honorably or slay and take its something from its body as a token of my great deeds.
Please
The King of Feathers.
No, I was about to say, please tell me you're not hunting that thing.
What is that?
It's a T-Rex like no other. Larger than life. Larger than any I have ever hunted before. And it moves with such speed, such swiftness. In fact, I saw when it was hunting. I lost glimpse of it on one side of one of the shrines. As I turned, it came from a side of another, completely unrelated. It is by far beyond anything I have ever seen.
Speaking of, Sakaria, can you make me a perception check, please?
I can certainly try. With my amazing perception of 0, that's a 12. I got this done.
12 total.
12 total, I have plus 0.
Okay. In the far distance, you swear as he talks about it, you hear a roar, and you think for a second you see a large feathered T-Rex on one side of the road, then you blink and it's on the other.
I can't.
Holy shit, that is a big cat.
6'10", I'll have you know.
That's what he said.
Hood of Lantern, you notice about this time the ghost is trying to sneak up and possess you. So you didn't even be passive.
The Yikuba comes out. Oh my god.
I'm proficient in stealth.
Wow.
Rolled a 5.
The shield and the Yikuwa come out as I sort of brace and with a very confused look on my face of going, how do I defend myself against something like this?
Well, you could try to defend yourself against something ethereal. I've tried. Magic seems to do the trick.
I do not use magic.
It's okay, I say as I start charging a firebolt. I'll do it for you.
You walk with the ancestors, but I have never had the ancestors this close to me. At least.
I'll just reach a finger out slowly and try to touch you with it.
I'm sort of like leaning back, but not actually moving back. So you probably
Everyone
like
wants to touch the kitty.
Just jokingly, I'll laugh and say, it's fine, I'm harmless.
Are you actively trying to possess him?
No, not now.
Okay.
No, not now.
He's actively trying to boop his nose.
Miya, you have a PM.
Oh,
He would succeed if he reached far enough.
I'll just continue walking.
He actually is quite friendly and tells very good stories.
Let me check
Stories
my
is something I
modifier,
can
but
get
that's the only
behind.
one.
But
Okay. And yeah, about this time, you reach the next shrine where cracked monoliths
That's a
flank the
24.
entrance. Noted. Okay, I'll PM you in a second. Cracked monoliths flank the entrance to this ruin. Saw edge ferns grew up in the courtyard between broken flagstones. A pair of stone doors provide entry to a large, flat-roofed ruin. Sculptural reliefs decorate the doors of this shrine. The carvings show a horned rabbit charging a small, feral-looking bear with sharp claws. The cuneiform message is etched above the doors. I don't know if you guys want me to move you over because you might not want. Because I don't.
Can I take 10 minutes to cast Comprehend Languages as a ritual?
Is everyone else okay with that?
I am
Yes.
absolutely fine with that.
Let's
Yeah,
not go
we
inside
don't want to
until...
rush in.
Let's not go inside until we know a little bit more.
And I'd like to say we all need to recover a little bit before we even think about trying this.
Yes.
To put it this way, I am almost out of No! Aside from maybe one magic missile, I think that's about the mana I have.
Feel free to relay that information any way you choose, Sakaria.
Mostly I look very worried.
What does it say then?
What do you see? Speak to us.
I haven't had the translation of the thing yet. I'm still casting my spell.
Yeah, he's worried about something else.
Oh.
what was that?
And
Sorry,
some information that she was given about the King of Feathers.
Yeah.
Sakaria, do you wish to relay anything?
I mean, if somebody asks me why I'm worried...
Nope.
I'm gonna go ahead and do like this first. Like, do we clearly see she's worried?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Right.
As I'm casting my spell, I keep glancing around.
Sakaria,
Yes?
what is on your mind?
I might have caught a glimpse of our new friend's prey. And saw it misty step.
You saw a misty step.
I saw a fucking T-Rex misty step, yes.
I draw my weapon and shield.
It was far away. It was far away. And I could be wrong. My eyes could have betrayed me.
But you're pretty certain the King of Feathers misty stepped.
What is this misty step?
It's a spell for movement. I'd show you if it didn't take a shit ton of mana.
Right.
It
It's
means your T-Rex can cast magic spells.
it's essentially a spell to relocate yourself
And you're telling me
instantaneously.
this is the reason why it moves so fast.
Yes.
By the sounds of
It doesn't.
my ally, yeah.
It doesn't move. It teleports.
Well, it explains why it is so elusive. Nevertheless,
Are you sure
I
it just
still
missed?
have it.
Are you sure it just misty step though, or wasn't like a dimension door or anything like that? It just misty step.
It looked like Mr. Step, but if it can do that casually just to cross the road...
If it hasn't that much spirit, wow, I do not want.
I do not want to know what else it can do.
I don't think we
ones
want.
that have innate spells.
If you just saw it do that, Misty Step can only travel you so far. That means it's still close.
It was far away.
Yeah, she saw it up in sort of this area. It's a ways away. It looked like it was heading north towards where the amphitheater is.
Okay,
which as Sakaria and Hooded Lantern know, the amphitheater is where it makes its lair.
Hence why we are not going to the theater.
Okay, you know what? Lantern
Mhm.
and Angren,
Yes.
just to ease Sakaria's mind so she can focus on the ritual, let's be on the lookout, shall we?
I mean, if it was heading in that direction, it will be heading home. We should be safe for a little while, until it decides to go out and hunt again.
I'm not really speaking about us being in danger, I'm speaking about Sakaria being at ease of mind.
I should be on my best lookout, as I always am.
Right, let's...
Can you describe again the drawings on the temple?
Yes. The carvings show a horned rabbit charging a small, feral-looking bear with sharp claws. A cuneiform message etched above the doors, and the time passes for you to do your ritual, and you can read that the message says, Ichin teaches us to take the path least expected. Ichin being the Almiraj.
Yeah,
That is all you gotta say?
the path of least resistance.
The path
Least
least expected.
Oh, the path words.
Are you okay, Sakaria?
It's not Sakaria, it's Miya.
Oh, okay.
Cat's got a tongue.
He wishes. I suppose we'll have to think outside of the box.
Gorge, don't think anywhere near the box, how about that? Alright. I hate to ask this of you, Sakaria, but can we set up a magically
hut?
guarded camp?
Yes, I think a tiny
think it's-
hut would be nice.
Are you just gonna remember? Tiny Hut has a duration of 8 hours. Is this you
Yes.
wanting to make camp now, or are you gonna explore the shrine first?
What is the time?
It's about 3-ish, little past 3 in the afternoon.
Oh,
Jesus.
It was about 2:30 when you saw the King of Feathers teleporting. It's been probably about half an hour since.
Juju's token is staying way behind, by the way.
I'm gonna take a good look
There we go.
in the from the outside in the patio in front of the shrine, where we've been so far attacked by a frogomoth and camadons and stuff like that. See if I see any creatures. Although I don't think being attacked by Almirages would be that terrible.
Okay, make me a perception check to see if you can spot anything.
That's a 17.
You think you can see the holes of a burrow that seems to have been recently used, possibly right as you arrived. It seems like whatever's here may have gone to ground when you arrived.
Hey, Sakaria, I thought of something.
Yes.
Do you think when they built this shrine, they took in consideration that we would have been to other shrines first?
That is not exactly how things worked.
Because I'm thinking, if we've been at, say, 1 or 2 other shrines, and we get to this one and we get to know, take the least expected route, heck, I'm just gonna walk straight in.
It's actually a very insanely clever idea.
I will also note with that perception check, you can see that the door does not appear to be locked.
As a note, those shrines were first built as trials for the people who followed these trickster gods to prove their might and earn the gods' favors.
Oh yeah.
So not necessarily, you were not necessarily supposed to go to all of them.
Although it does seem like Acerak has gotten involved because of the puzzle cubes.
Yes, they have been repurposed by our lish friend, which is not our
You really want to
friend.
call him? Yeah, I was hoping
I
you'd
would
correct that.
rather avoid saying his name too much.
Fear of a name increases fear of the thing itself.
Not so much that sometimes you can scry on stuffs.
That is not your friend, right, wizard?
No, we believe an archlich, a mighty powerful one. One that could be
The
as
Archlich.
the archlich, the one that is as powerful as a god, but doesn't seem to care becoming a god, is behind whatever this is.
Sounds like some rumor and whatnot that gets passed around to scare the children, but very well. You seem to have been quite competent so far with your diplomacy, and most of you, I should say. I'm sorry for your loss, but
What?
we will save his soul when we stop this curse that you so aptly speak of.
How long have you been watching us?
I saw he sort of shrugs a bit sheepishly. Couple days now.
Really?
I have to admit, you're good. You're good. It creeps me out, but you're good.
I happened to just be in the area when I stumbled upon you, and when you happened to go straight to the scene of where I saw the fight between the UNT and the Red Wizards, I decided to watch you a bit. And you continue to do very interesting things time and time and time again.
Yeah, like fight giant frogs and shit. Alright, well... Okay, so what do we do? Do we check out some of these buildings instead, just to kill some time? Because I don't want to go into a shrine in this condition.
I suppose we could.
Right, cool.
So you're just checking buildings, not going for the shrine?
Yeah, I just want to kill some time until we can actually get some rest. I have one spell slot left, dude.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah.
Stay around there. Look around.
Okay.
I checked this building.
Okay. Give me a second to find the table because I was hoping you were straight into the shrine.
In this condition, did you really expect it?
Yes.
Yeah, you've got a fresh new face who's got everything at their disposal.
You know that it's not a combat shrine. We don't know that.
I don't know anything.
As
We
characters,
might need
we don't
spells, especially as it's not a
Of course, I
combat.
might just be telling you that.
know. Also. So,
Okay, so you're checking a ruin.
Yes.
Um,
Do I make a perception? Or do I make a dexterity save?
go ahead and make me a perception check.
Perception check.
Yep.
Very well. Wow. Okay. That is bad.
You don't
Yeah.
see anything. Just seems to be a ruin that's got some overgrown plants in it, and that's about it.
Uh,
The
If
rest
you
of
would
us.
like to go
Your
and check out
total
a
is the
building.
same as my modifier.
do the flowers look interesting or pretty?
Not massively. They just kind of look like the boring jungle plants you've seen everywhere. It seems like this building's overgrown.
Except they're poisonous.
As we rest and look around, I don't let Lantern out of my sight.
Well, did you take a fancy to it or something?
He's been
Already?
following us for 2 days.
Oh yeah,
Excuse me
he's
if I'm
good
a
at...
little bit suspicious.
Well, that's fine, but you know, he's good at hiding. That's all you gather from that. Alright, cool. Nothing interesting there. I guess that's it. You guys want to check a building or something?
Yeah, I was actually going to check a building too.
Which one?
The one next to the one you were checking.
The one above in that case, alright.
Yes.
While they do that, I'm gonna spend a little bit of time and cast that for Juju.
Okay. How many buildings are you searching, Juju?
I'm searching the one right behind Moril right now.
Okay. Give me 1 moment. Okay. Juju, make me a perception check.
It only lasts for 1 hour, but when you guys come back, there's a
I see everything.
brownish.
Yes, you do,
horse.
holy sh...
Yeah, the building is just full of, again, overgrown plants, vegetation, swamp, nothing. Sorry, mate, did I cut you off?
No, I was coughing.
Okay. And Ghostgrin. Typical. Of course, the ghost finds this. Ghostgrin, make me a perception check.
Oh, I forgot it's still set to GM roll. Whoops.
might as well.
Yeah, inside, although it's mostly overgrown and kind of partially collapsed, you can see there are 3 crystal vases that you realize you can't pick up because you're a ghost.
I'd pour at them. What does it look like?
Really nice crystal vases that would each probably be worth 25 GP.
You cry.
The symbols of the 9 gods.
Can we just go ahead and assume that Ghostgrin is going to cry salty ectoplasm tears into these faces?
I call for mercy. Mercy!
What do you want?
I found the shinies, but I can't pick them up. Please help me.
Have you checked for traps?
I wave my hand through them. Yes.
Wow.
Alright, I'll go in.
That was
Around.
glorious.
I'm gonna laugh if this does now set off a trap.
Mercy, can you make me nothing?
I'll pick one up.
You should have told her to make a dexterity save, and if she rolls like 2, it's like, you pass.
I mean, I did randomly go, can you make me an intelligence save for literally no reason at all in the Sunday game, and then laughed as everyone metagamed about it, but you know. Yeah, Mercy, you head inside and you can see the 3 vases.
Okay, I'll pick one up.
Yeah, you pick it up. It's a nice crystal vase. It weighs a couple of pounds. You reckon it's worth about 25 GP. And you can see the symbols of the 9 trickster gods on it.
Good. In the bag then. And the other 2 with it?
Yes.
Yep.
Is that what you want?
Yes, thank you.
Alright.
Can't wait till I have
Let's
some
get out
money
of
back
here.
and spend this money.
I mean, I just look at Ghostgrin's token, and I imagine him doing all these dumb stuff, and it's just absolutely glorious. I just see this ghastly figure as if it was pulled straight out of flippin' Diablo 3, and it's like, I am spectral. I have checked for traps. Waving hand back and forth through the ways. It's like, okay, dude.
Okay. And Lantern, you said you wanted to check one as well.
Yeah.
Can you make me a perception check?
Nope. I was rolling so well. I was rolling like 14s plus. All the while, I was stealthily like sneaking behind you and making sure I could keep my eyes on you as you group like moved along. And now I rolled on that one.
Seems to be a building full of vines and plant life, and that's just about it. Seems like a few of the vines have berries on them. You know, nothing massively interesting on this one.
Poisonous or edible?
Make me a nature check.
Could it be a survival check?
I'll allow it.
Whew. God damn it!
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
especially with that, you're not certain. They don't look like poisonous berries. They look like they're actually probably very, very sweet. And Lantern, what's your wisdom?
14 or mod of 2.
Can you make me a straight wisdom check?
Boop.
The answer is no.
Sweet berries inside a building with just vines. Something is just giving you a sixth sense nature about this.
Luring in and then trap me in and attack me and ambush me?
Yeah.
Not today, Omu. I go and walk out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have thrown a rock at it, or maybe a firebolt.
The thing is, to survive in Omu, I have to make sure I don't piss anything off.
Okay.
That is a fair point.
Much rather walk away from a fight than have to my time with it. I'll come back and I guess I'll start helping the unseen servant clear a path out.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm just going to time skip forward a little bit, unless there's anything else people are really looking to do, and say you set up your tiny hut, and people start heading to their rests.
Does this mean that I finally get to join you in this thing, rather than having to camp outside and just watch you from afar?
Of course.
Yes, I suppose.
It does look very cozy inside.
Oh fuck! I have to make so many rolls tonight.
It is just about as
Yeah.
cozy as outside. Just a little bit more temperate.
So once he falls asleep,
No.
can Juju curl up against him?
I'll allow it, unless Umbra really doesn't want me to.
I mean, I'm asleep, I'm probably not going to be aware of it.
That was my thought. Holy fuck! I am rolling all of my d20s.
Juju is stealing all of my
And
fun.
And how many is that?
I have 11 sets on my desk.
Oh my gosh.
I am rolling all of them to determine if anyone's soul gets eaten tonight.
Hey, Juju just likes the kitty.
How did I not roll a single one in 11 d20s?
Good.
Good.
They're just really lucky.
Oh, we are.
Oh, has been eaten tonight. What the hell?
Hurrah. Even though, like, to be fair, half the... Oh, wait, no. We probably need it for actually feeding it. I was going to say, like, all of chances, you probably could just exempt now, because no one really cares about his group. He didn't even care about his group.
Yeah, but I'm checking them anyway.
By the way,
Yes.
Moril did get his soul eaten, didn't he?
No?
No.
Wow, so you're still checking for that guy too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Morana hasn't either. Right?
Correct. Morana has not. Meryl has not. The only PC that actually had their soul eaten was Lagota.
Oh, nom 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 nom.
Which is like 3 nights after.
Yeah.
You got unlucky.
Yep.
Alright, so we take a long rest and I get my HP back about goddamn time.
Ooh, I get all of my spell slots back.
Same. Oh my gosh.
Including my level 4.
Yeah, that goes for me as well.
Yeah, same.
Wait, what?
No, I don't have spells.
Or is that perhaps what you want us to believe?
Maybe. Maybe I am the almighty fist wizard.
Muscle wizard cast fist.
How many touch spells do you have?
All the bad touch.
And Hobbit, I'll allow it.
Oh no!
Are you actually kidding me?
I mean, he's asleep.
True. So I get advantage, right?
Lantern, can I have an insight check from you, please?
An insight?
Yes.
Okay.
Noted.
Tell me what that was disadvantage.
I would laugh if I got the flat and he disadvantage from being asleep.
Hobbit, what's your DC?
For what, sorry?
What's your
Oh,
DC?
he's done.
Where is it?
Yeah, Angren isn't the one rolling.
It's just a stealth check against perception.
Read further down. Insight check against your lingering soul DC. Which is 8 plus proficiency plus aspect modifier.
14.
Okay, the first time you force him to do anything, he is going to be aware of your perception, of your possession.
Okay.
But I don't know he's possessed me yet.
Correct.
Okay.
Please make him pour his tea over himself when I make tea for him in the morning. It's like, as soon as he goes to drink, it's like...
You guys
Anyway.
are fucking cruel to the new guy.
Yes.
Anyway, the sun rises over the jungle of Chult, and you all wake up inside the tiny hut. Hood and Lantern, you have Juju curled up against your belly and don't see the ghost.
I sort of sit up, look down at Juju, shake my head.
Am I awakened?
Yeah, you're waking up about the same time.
It is like taking care of the little ones once again. I wonder how they're doing.
I wouldn't know.
You have children?
They were tykes, but no, not my children. They were more like younger siblings, but not by blood.
Right.
You
And
want
you
some
took
tea?
care of them.
They were getting into so much trouble.
Anybody want some tea? Nobody?
Sure. Yes.
One? That's one person? Anybody else?
I'm amazed nobody is asking about who they were. Okay.
I'm sorry, what? I missed a bit. What happened?
Hood Lantern was saying that he was looking after others that were like siblings, but not, his children while he was growing up.
Okay.
Sure, I
Do
shall
you-
have some tea.
Do you encourage us to ask?
I'm just letting you guys be as be.
I'm just saying I'm amazed that none of you are inquisitive. I'm used to having fucking Son in the Sunday game who will ask me about everything except the shopkeeper's name the one time I prepare it.
Alright, okay. Well,
I learned my lesson.
yeah, true.
No fucking shopkeepers ever again.
Uh-huh.
They're
Have
all
all the
dead.
deals done with a mage hand.
Yep.
A mage hand and chalkboard.
Yep.
Either way. So, I make tea for 3 people. Sakaria, you don't want a tea?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, 4 people then.
Juju kind of stretches a little bit, and like for some reason, she actually purrs and paws into the cat a little bit and snuggles in, and she hears the word tea. Can I have some tea too, please?
5 people then. 5.
I stand up and let her slump to the floor, and then walk over to the campfire.
I will animate my deads, but I can't resize them.
Okay.
You have an
Well, check my traps.
You have an oversized skeleton.
I am pretty sure that I still have the tokens on this map.
My gosh.
I don't see them.
Oh, Jesus.
You don't.
So, as I serve tea.
Yeah, you've only got Cora Zombie.
By the way,
She was at,
as I serve tea, and I serve it to Lantern, I go like, since you wanted me to, I go ahead and ask. So, tell me a little bit about your, well, I guess, blood-sworn siblings, is that?
They were more of just very close friends that got into so much trouble that I had to get them out of the trouble. In their youth, it was very easy. Or in our youth, they were a little younger than me. They would run off into the forest and jungles and explore around, and I had to come along and fight off the snakes or whatever. It wasn't much better in Port Nyanzaru either. They'd always get into trouble, pickpocketing, or...
What was their names?
I haven't said their names, I said Port Nyanzaru.
Yeah, but that's why I'm asking of their names.
Oh, I didn't realize I was in character. There was one... One always used to prefer her name as Sun. One preferred her name as Flask, and the other...
That was a he.
The other way around then. One of Flask, and the other of Wine. No, the other of River.
Flask of Wine and River Mist.
Yes.
As I, gosh darn nearly, wait, okay, so, you knew them. I don't drop anything. I get, like, okay, I'm surprised, but I don't drop my jaw per se.
Sakaria
Cool.
doesn't know any of them, so...
I would say Lantern
Mercy does.
recognised that he's surprised about something there.
Ghostgred, Mercy, and I should be knowing of these. Was
Only
it
two of them.
River Mist and Flask of Wine, was it?
Yes.
Yes, River
Those
Mist
are
and
very
Flask of Wine.
names, yes. How do you know them?
They used to be our guides.
I sort of lift my head up a bit. Your pattern in words used to?
I'm afraid so.
What do you mean?
I'm afraid they haven't made it so far. They didn't make it.
Lantern's fur sort of stands up on end. They sort of like... You know how cats get when they lift themselves up.
Yeah.
What took them?
A red dragon. Young one at it, but a red dragon.
Does this red dragon have a name, a lair, and a death wish?
I'd say yes, yes, and yes. I would call her Cinderella, but you know.
Yeah, your characters would know her name is Cinderella, although the spelling would elude you, also known as Tinder. You would know that she has based somewhere near the ancient dwarf mine of Hrakhamar, although not quite Hrakhamar itself.
We're not entirely sure where her lair is, but we know its whereabouts. And we know her name by Sindara.
Is that the one that took our Ghost 3 friend's life?
That's the one that scorched half my initial party, yes. Amongst with our tabaxi guides.
Then let us return now. and let us end that beast.
Can we do that after the Soulmonger? Let's make sure that your friends' souls are not consumed first and foremost. How about that?
Yes. Very
After
well.
that, we'll go avenge them. Heck, if we find their bodies, maybe they're probably not going to be in very good shape right now. But maybe we can do something about it.
I'll look over towards the amphitheater. Maybe another time, my friend. I have other business to attend to.
At the very least, you know where to find your primary prey. Just put it on ice for a while.
You make sense.
Sorry to have to bring you these kinds of news from morning tea, but well, since you knew them, I figured I'd let you know.
I have to wonder how Lantern would react if he knew that Sun's died twice.
I
That's gonna sting.
understand and respect the decision. Thank you for telling me.
At
You're
least
welcome.
she's away from the
Um,
death curse.
Red one, do you still have that jug that creates the internal liquid?
Yeah, I do. No
The
way.
alchemy jug
I
is in
think
the back of holding.
Mercy has it.
Okay, I'll get it out. What do you need it for?
I was going to try to console our cat friend.
Are you
Fair
going?
enough. I'll
Are you
pass it
going?
over.
Are you going to whisper his sibling's name into it?
No. She takes the jug and she says, do you just simply whisper the drink you want?
Yes.
Poison!
She says into it, milk.
Oh my god. That is actually really clever.
Fuck's sake!
I
Juju,
don't think that's on the list,
Juju.
but
Juju, take your DM inspiration. Also, Miya, you
Yeah?
did at least have temperance on the map.
did I?
You
Hold
moved
on.
her
Oh
to the
yeah, I did.
cliffs.
Yeah, I moved her away because she was a pile of rubbish.
Wow.
Well, I have two
Wait.
temperances.
Oh,
There, I only have one.
well, you could say that temperance was boned.
Ha 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 ha.
No.
Hey, does Temperance have a short temper?
Temperance's
equally as
name is
bad.
not Temperance, it's Boney.
But the,
Perchance.
That
the DM decided to make a really bad reference and it stuck.
I'm sorry, Miya, but that is a really, really unoriginal name.
I know.
And a
because
very
I don't
uncreative
care.
too.
Hence why I renamed it to Temperance, because I think I'm funny.
Temper chance, can we move on with the puns? Ba-dum-tsh.
Well, it's already the last chance for you, so...
I'm gonna cast Compared Languages again before we head into the shrine.
Are you sure
Okay.
you don't want to cast silence on us?
I would
Where's
if I
Meryl
had
when
it
you need him?
prepared.
And I am going to move you over to everybody's favourite map. And yes, I do have your undead. I had them hidden because I wasn't sure whether you'd do this today or yesterday. Give me a moment.
I'm working on zooming out, trying to know where I should be zooming in.
Middle-ish?
Yeah, I'm already down it.
I've pulled everyone.
I see your name. Oh, it's Temperance.
One of them.
Okay.
There we go.
I told you I had them on the map, just GM led. Okay. Yeah, so you again approach the entrance to Idjin's Shrine.
Gonna have a look around for the Almirage, hoping there's no deadly big Almirage around. That's
Make
a
a perception
15.
check.
15.
You can see the same burrow that seems to have been used yesterday. You don't see any other signs of life from it.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
I
Can
do
I
not
check?
think we have to fight any creature out here for once.
are you sure?
Can I check the other sides to see if there's any more possible ways in aside from the front door?
Make me a perception check.
Can you remind me the exact
No.
inscription?
The inscription above the door reads, "Itchen teaches us to take the path least expected." If the only way in appears to be the door.
I'd like to go around.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's a wall.
Oh, well, I'd like to go around.
Hey, look, there's a wall.
I peek inside.
Are you opening the door?
Yeah, only slightly.
I
just
step
peering
back.
inside.
Okay,
Hey,
there's a
Lantern.
wall everywhere.
Oh, I know how this goes. I'm stepping out here.
Can
Can
we?
you roll me an intelligence saving throw?
Nope. It's chancel. Oh my god, I did.
Okay, noted. A 10-foot wide hallway strikes off into the gloom. Carved tiles depicting various beasts decorate the hallway floor.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's all blurry.
Give it a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
am also supposed to give you this handout.
Puzzle.
It's on its side.
32 tiles cover a 20-foot long, 10-foot wide stretch of the hallway. Each tile is a 5-foot square. The tiles are arranged in 8 rows of 4. The beasts depicted on the tiles are Almiraj, dragonfly, eagle, giraffe, monkey, tiger, warthog, and zebra.
Aw.
And Lantern, since you're the first in, can you make me a perception check?
Alrighty.
Can I make one too?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Because
Okay.
You're still rolling to GM only, by the way.
oh, I forgot. I don't know how to
Yeah,
change this thing
both
back.
of
It took
you-
me just to figure out.
Both of you, at every step of the hallway, on either side of the tunnel appear to be holes where you reckon darts will shoot from if you fuck this puzzle up.
What did it say again? On the wall?
The
The
path
The
leads-
path
Path is the least expectation.
The
Least
path
expected,
least
yeah.
expected.
Is the
Watson? Please.
What's the animal? Is that an elephant? The second one to the left.
This one?
That will be
Warthog, right?
yeah. I believe that's a warthog.
Okay, thank you.
The animals depicted again are Almiraj, dragonfly, eagle, giraffe, monkey, tiger, warthog, zebra.
Anything on the
You
ceiling?
said zebra.
Wow. Okay.
I missed one. Almiraj, dragonfly, giraffe, monkey, warthog, zebra, eagle.
It's in Discord.
Okay.
Anything on the ceiling? The walls and ceiling appear to be smooth, apart from the holes where the darts will shoot out.
Okay.
Would each of them be a reference to? No, there are no frogs at all, so
Nope.
they do not represent the gods.
Yeah, they're one
Knowing
short.
what the solution is,
It
This
is very
once you
easy.
understand-
It is very easy and obvious when you already know the
Yeah.
solution.
but holy shit, figuring out the actual puzzle here is annoying.
Thank you for that. That's just what we needed.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
and not being too close from the thing, I'm gonna try and press against one of the tiles. Let's
How
say
much force?
it one.
How much force does Mage Hand exert?
It can carry up to 2 pounds, so
How much pressure does a Mage
It's-
Hand actually exert?
does
I'd say
it
2 pounds of pressure with
Yeah.
how.
2 pounds
Then-
of pressure if you can
Then
lift 2 pounds
nothing
of pressure.
happens when you try and do it with a Mage Hand.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess this is excruciatingly magic. God, don't do
Are
that.
you using detect magic?
No, but my guess is that it is excruciatingly magic because so
Then
far
you have no fucking clue.
we have not run into a single shrine that is not magic. So yeah.
I'm gonna leaf through my book and cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Fair enough.
Okay, you're taking the time to do so, and each of the Almirage tiles seem to glow with abjuration magic.
Abjuration.
That's an Almirage tile. You can see. I can see five of them.
One here. One here.
It's really annoying.
What's
that
an
I don't know.
Almirage? I'm sorry.
It's the rabbit with the horn.
Yeah, the bunnies with the horn.
Okay.
You shot one.
Yes, I
Cora
remember.
put its head in the bag of holding.
May I cast a beacon of hope, please, just for our wisdom saving throws?
I mean, sure, you can cast that.
How long does it last?
Oh, it
Can
only
you?
lasts a minute.
Yeah.
Never mind. I thought it would help in case somebody gets hit by something, but it's okay.
Is it
Go ahead
said
and guess
about?
darts is more
So there's
dexterity.
abjuration magic on the Almirage
Yes.
tiles.
Yes.
What about the other tiles?
Only on the Almirage tiles.
I step on the Almirage tile.
Do
You have
actually?
not been.
Yes.
You have not been told that at their
Okay.
Oh,
magic.
if they'd said that there's been abjuration magic on those tiles.
Okay.
Just
Yep.
did.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
You step on the tile, and you gain. I lost the dice. You gain 12 temporary HP until tomorrow dawn.
That's not bad.
Is that for us both?
I'll say yes.
Was that yes?
Yes. And
Sweet.
Sakaria, you can see as soon as this happens, the tile has lost its magic.
Alright. That magic is gone. How do you
Does-
feel?
Pretty good, actually. That was, I'm actually inclined to go to that tile over there.
You can only move one tile at a time. I would say you can move
Can I-
four.
Can
I was
I
hoping to
jump
try and
to
jump.
it?
Horizontal.
Can I jump to it?
Yes, you could in theory long jump to it.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. You gain. You also gain 12 temporary HP until tomorrow dawn.
Okay. I put it in my. Oh, my HP is not back to full. Whoops.
Mhm.
Where's Sakaria's? I reset my spell slots, but not my HP.
Do we have any way of receiving resistance to poison damage? Because that seems to be a reoccurring theme.
I can do it, but not to everybody.
No,
Resistant to
not necessarily
poison.
to everybody, but somebody's gonna have to get past this puzzle. And I'm pretty sure
resistant to poison.
you're resistant to poison. Can you pass on that resistance?
No.
I mean, in theory, we can just miss this. Some of us can just miss this step through, but that does feel like cheating.
And you know what happens to cheaters according to earlier shrines, don't you? Sakaria.
I mean, the problem was not with the fact that we were several people fighting. The problem was what we fought.
That's not the only shrine, was it?
Okay.
Remember
Okay.
what
I know what the solution to this puzzle is, but it's not on my handout. Give me a second. TOA book, come over here.
Sorry, I'm not resistant. I am immune to poison and the poison condition.
You also weigh nothing.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. That's what I was reading through to find out.
Yeah, as a ghost,
So if-
you weigh nothing.
Oh,
You do not trigger pressure plates.
Yep.
I like my spot right now.
I'm sure you do. Do you
He
want to give
doesn't
this a
know
shot?
here.
Although, not that I'm aware of it, but
The problem would be, okay, although I don't trigger them, I can't do anything to the other side if there's an off switch.
yeah.
I'll be like, hey, look, there's a switch. Not that I can do anything about it.
Wiggles your hand in it again. It's not trapped!
I have a weird question
I'm
about Spirit
Okay, I know
Guardian.
what the solution to this is, but it's not.
I
Where
have
the fuck is the solution?
Where is what is a Zorbo again?
yeah,
What does
yeah.
it look like?
Zorbo. Let me go to my screen. Okay, I found the solution. I'm just being fucking blind, is where it is. Zorbo. Oh yeah, I haven't actually given you the handout for a Zorbo. Apparently, I can't show you the handout for said Zorbo.
I see it.
I
I
don't.
don't.
Wait, let me
No,
see.
me neither.
Handouts.
Oh, apparently it's not telling me that you can see the handout. Oh, I know what I'm doing. My apologies.
You're on player.
Nope. I was looking at the Zorbo character sheet to see whether you had access or not.
Oh.
That's a Zorbo.
Huh. Small,
Okay, so
medium?
that doesn't help me because there's nothing that looks like that. I was thinking because Ijin's enemy is Obolaka the Zorbo, that there could be something, but
I'm gonna crouch down to the floor and take a closer inspection and see if I can see any difference in like the tiles around me.
Maybe Ghostcoin can look underneath the.
Hang on, what are you actually looking for
Like,
there?
more contraption wise, like this one seems like if one's lighter than the other, or if one's thinner than the others, or if just differences in them like that.
Make me an investigation check with disadvantage.
Okay, -1 to this. Let's go.
this is just too far.
It's hard to tell, Sakaria. There is a general aura of magic in the area. Of what type, you're not entirely certain, but it seems to be flare. It seems to have flared a little bit around you and Lantern. It's impossible to tell any difference between the towers and where you are, Lantern. Beyond the symbol carved into them.
Yeah.
Juju.
Now that I think of it, moving on the Armiraj tile is not exactly the least expected thing.
Yes, red one.
What spells do you have at your disposal right now?
Oh, most of mine are always of the healing sort because dying in this time is pretty permanent. So things like a bless, cure wounds, healing word.
Hey, I'm
Think it more
gonna
simple.
jump back out.
Make oh god, you're doing a standing. What's your strength score?
Oh, bad.
Your strength score is 8, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Make me a acrobatics check to make sure you make it.
Okay, let me check what my acrobatics is.
Is there certain ones you're looking for?
Acrobatics is +3. You haven't failed me yet, die. That's an 11.
Yeah, so you just about make it. Your foot kind of scrambles, but you get your footing on the other side.
Okay. And I'm gonna have one of my zombies walk on this tile.
Maybe
I'm
you
gonna
want to
move
get
off.
Lantern out of there.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna step
tell
off.
Lantern to step off first, and I'm gonna use Chance Zombie because it's the least damaged of my zombies.
Okay. I mean, aren't your zombies all back to 4?
Yeah, they should be. He should be.
Nothing happens.
Alright. I'm gonna tell him to move one more step.
Okay.
Which should
Nothing
be fine.
happens.
One more step.
Nothing happens.
One more.
Nothing happens. And you see a dart shoot out of the wall. What is Chance Zombie's AC?
11.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
He is immune to poison.
Still takes piercing damage.
Yep.
Takes 1 point of piercing damage.
Does he get to use evasion? Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No,
No.
he does not.
Wait, does the dot stick to him? Do I make a perception?
I'm gonna say it probably does because zombie.
True.
I'm gonna have him step back.
In a second. That's gonna be another dart.
Huh. First
Which
time around,
misses.
that was not a problem.
The
Path is least expected, you know.
I wonder if the tiles that he stepped on have something to do with it.
Trigger one time.
But he stepped from
Okay.
tiger to that tile again.
Zebra, Almiraj, tiger, monkey, tiger, dart,
Yeah.
monkey, dart.
Oh. Maybe you have to not step through 2 times on the same one.
And
Let's
now you
have
see
him-
why I say this is easy.
Let's have him go here.
Is that you saying that's the solution?
No dart.
Then do the eagle.
No dart.
You're screwed.
I have not yet gone on a zebra.
No.
Oh no, I
Very
have.
close one.
You
First
have.
one
Yeah.
was
Wherever you go, you're screwed.
yeah.
Yep.
Dart hits.
I'm gonna keep
For 3
testing
points of
the.
piercing damage.
I'm gonna 3 points. Okay. I'm gonna keep testing the theory. I have not gone on a giraffe,
Indeed.
and I have not gone on a dragonfly.
Indeed. Chance zombie is through.
Alright, we just need to figure out a path where we can not step on the same tile twice.
I literally just walk in a straight line forward.
Indeed. Yep, that works. From where you are, that works. I checked.
When she says that, I just look up and go, duh, duh, duh,
Wow.
duh, duh. Ah,
Yep,
walking along.
yep.
Click, 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 click.
You can literally walk in a straight line along that one, and you are
Um,
completely fine.
All right,
Yep.
me too. I want to do that. But I want to take a detour.
Oh.
There.
You have already stepped on an Almiraj. You sure you wish to do
Yeah,
this?
that is true. That is true.
Are you
that is
sure
true.
you want to do this?
No, I'm not. I do not have poison resistance or in any way or form, and
Okay.
I just walk straight forward.
I'll go
And-
last.
Yeah.
I did too, but I actually saw another path to take,
Uh,
but that's cool.
Yeah, I'll go too, and I'll point that from the end there's another Almiraj if someone wants to give it a shot. If maybe stepping off the puzzle resets it.
Well, clearly because you got through with it.
Wait,
If
so-
somebody did want to try to take a
Why
part of
is
it.
Cora
Okay.
Zombie there? Yeah, but
Where's
why is my
Zombie where?
Cora Zombie was on the wrong map? I think.
What?
Where is Cora
What?
Zombie? Yeah, Cora Zombie is up there.
She's on the wrong shrine.
Oh shit, is she? Which shrine is she in?
She's top left.
Oh shit, is she still in Kubazan's?
I don't know. Is that Kubazans?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Whoops.
Hey Miya. That is indeed Kubazan's.
Yup.
Okay, and moving beyond, seems to be a dusty maze of some sort.
See, I kind of told you that just moving straight forward would be the solution.
You very much did. You're a very wise man.
I just walk straight in. It seems to work. I mean, to be fair, I didn't expect it.
Oh, also, do double check. Yes. Oh,
Am I lagging
No.
or is it Umbra?
I think it's you.
Okay, great.
no one stepped on any of the Almirage, did they?
I did.
Oh, well, except for like the one that I stepped on and the one that you stepped on, none others, right?
Correct.
Yeah, there's still one that's accessible from the top of the thing.
Yeah, I'm sure we can get it on the way back.
Okay, but yeah, you have made it into a maze.
A maze?
Can I touch the wall in front of me? Well, in front of here. Make sure that it's real.
Yeah, it's real.
Okay. Left or right?
Left. My gut tells me left. As I squeeze past Juju.
Follow your
You could just
gut.
step over her.
Probably, actually. The D2, by the way, was not to check direction, but to check which way my tail swayed.
You know, as you do. Yeah, okay, you step there.
I'll probably be looking around as well, looking around the walls, looking around the floor. If there's anything that catches my cat's eyes.
Okay. Do you want an active perception check or do you want me to use your passive?
We'll go with my passive. Let's play it safe. We'll just go with
Passive is
passive.
14.
Mine is
15.
16.
Noted.
15 and 16.
Noted.
And I'm 14 behind them.
Eee.
So, yeah, I'm 14 as well. By the way, I heard this one sailor tell me one time when I was traveling through one of the other ports back in mainland. He always told me, if you walk through a maze, keep one wall and don't let go. Just follow that. Eventually you'll find your way out. Interesting fella. I always wanted to test that.
But we are to go for the least expected route.
What if the walls move and then you end up on an island in the middle?
Don't tempt me.
You have the